Hi there, welcome back to my channel. I'm Lisa and today I am doing some Disney crafts. I've got something really exciting to share with you. I'm going to be doing a really fun project. Now today I'm collaborating with my brother Gareth. I will link up Gareth's channel below. It's quite a new channel and he's all about the theme parks and he loves Disney as well. He's just had his first Disney trip and he is currently sharing the videos on YouTube of his trip to Disneyland Paris, and he is hoping to come to Disney World with us next year. But we thought it would be really fun to do a DIY challenge. Gareth, like me, is very arty crafty, definitely runs in the family, and we set ourselves a challenge to go to Poundland, spend no more than £3 and do a Disney craft DIY. So that's exactly what we're doing today. So once you've watched this video, head on over to Gareth's channel. It's Thrill Seekers Anonymous. I will leave the link below and go and see what he's made. So today I'm going to be turning this little birdhouse into the up house. I'm really excited about this. I'll link up the video below of when I went to Poundland so you can go and have a look. And I had seen this previously, and you know when you see something and you think I really like it but I don't need it, and then it kept playing on my mind that I really wanted it. So when we spoke about doing this collaboration, I just knew I had to do something with that house. So I'm going to be doing that today. I went onto Pinterest and found a little house that I'm going to do the colours and all that on. I find that easier than actually looking at the real house from the movie. And I also picked up a packet of pom-poms that I'm going to use for all the balloons. First thing I'm going to do though is give this little house a good coat of white paint, just so that when I paint on all the colours they look true to their colour. So I've got a whole load of paints with me. I've got some acrylic paints. These are what I use for my normal scrapbooking and the dilution paints, and I will link up all these below for you. If you like this kind of video, please do subscribe to my channel. I'm all about the Disney, all about the crafts and all that kind of thing. I do have some other Disney DIYs as well. I made a really cute nook in our lounge, had some really fun DIYs going on, really happy with it, so I'll link that video up before, but I've got some others as well which I will also link up. This little house does have a little hook in here and I don't think I need it, so I'm just going to remove that and that will make it easier to paint. I'm wanting to add some lights inside as well so that it lights up, and I've bought some really cheap little, well obviously they're cheap, they're from Poundland, some thin little lights to pop inside, but the battery pack was too big, so I got my craft drill out. I love this drill. I got it free with a craft magazine subscription probably about 12 years ago, something like that. It's a Fiskars one, and it's just a hand drill. It's really nice and easy. So I drilled a whole load of little holes, and the idea is that the battery pack will sit on the outside and I can just push the little lights through. So hopefully that will work, and then the idea is that that will light up. So the little house is now white. I've gone around all the edges. It doesn't have to be perfect as this is just the base coat, and it just helps so that when we paint on the nice bright colours they will show as their true colours. If we'd left it dark as it was before, the colours would appear very dark, so this just helps them to be nice and bright. I'm going to leave this to dry, and whilst that's drying I'm now going to draw the shape of the balloon to then stick all the little pom-poms on. I've taken something that's quite thick that should hold the weight of the pom-poms, and as you can see from the picture here, it's almost like it's one large balloon with all the little balloons around it. So I am going to draw the one large balloon on this card. I'm thinking that probably is large enough, and then I want to leave a little bit of a space at the bottom because we want it to look like there's loads of strings. I'm now going to take some PVA glue, which I've left in the other room, stick that onto the cardboard and attach all the pom-poms so they look like tiny little balloons. So I'm just going to randomly stick them all on. There's lots of different sizes, but I want to vary the colours, and hopefully this will look really nice. There's a really good craft section in Poundland actually. If you haven't been before, it's really worth checking it out. I think I might try and get away with just the larger ones actually. It looks nice and bright, and hopefully these will stick. So I've got my balloons. I've got a few little spaces, and as there are some smaller pom-poms in the pack, I'm actually going to really pack it in so that all the spaces are filled. Whilst watching my brother's latest video in Alton Towers, I have filled in those balloons. I'm going to leave them to dry, and this is now nice and dry for me, or reasonably dry. I'm going to start painting it. I am going to paint the roof grey first and see how that looks. I'm really excited about doing this. And now I'm just going to go on to some of the other colours as well. Obviously it's not going to be exactly like the house, but it's going to be a good version of. I did originally think about just decorating the outside here just so it looked more like the up house, so you don't have the bird parts, but I really want to try and make it light up, so that's why I've left it as an actual bird house. And I also thought it would be really sweet in the garden in the summer months. Don't worry about any areas like there where I've kind of gone over. Once they're dry, I will just repaint that. Little house is looking really cute. I've given it a second coat and a tidy up, but once it's dry I'll just go around the outside there and tidy up that grey. But it's looking really good now, and I'm going to go and get some dinner on whilst that dries. And the next thing on my little up house journey, I'm going to be cutting out the balloon and also adding the little bit on at the end. I'm going to use a black pen, I think, to go around the outside and draw in all the little strings. So they've cut out. Now I've made a mistake. I should have really had something, I think, to hold on the weight of the pom-poms, because they haven't all stuck on too well. So I do need, I think, a little bit more glue, and I might actually maybe put some pots or like a saucepan. Actually, that might be quite good, just to weight it down into the glue. But you can see there I've drawn in the little balloon strings there, and I'm going to attach some foam tape to stick to the back of the house. And there we go. It's really starting to look like the little house now, isn't it? I'm really chuffed with that. Now, the next bit. We need, if you look on the house here, the picture, we need the white lines and also that orange line. So we're going to cheat, because I know I'm not going to get the lines really straight. So I've got some sticker sheet here. This is actually labels that I used to use for old postage labels. So I'm going to cut out some strips to use on the house, and the orange one I'm actually going to colour in orange with a felt tip pen. I just think the lines will look much neater this way. One thing I like about doing a project like this is problem solving. Now, I didn't use thick enough card, so it was, the balloons were just a bit floppy. So what I've done, I've got some blue tack on the bottom there. I've put in 2 wooden skewers and I've taped them across the back, and that now holds the balloons really nicely. I think if maybe I'd have gone with really sturdy card, it would have been much better though. I've now cut the sticker sheet or the labels into strips. So let's have this going down the middle. So I've done that one, and then we need some going long ways as well. And now I've got my orange strip, which will hopefully fit across the middle like that. Now I need to do the tiny little ones. I think I might lift that one and do some teeny weeny ones across there. There we go. And I need to tidy up the base and get the lights in. I've just realised I've forgotten the front door. Again, rather than trying to paint it on, I am just going to use one of those stickers again. If you don't have stickers that you can colour in, you could obviously just use white card and stick it on. There we go, it's got a little front door now. I'm now just twisting the little wired lights. I'm sticking them through the hole in the back so that they're inside. I'm now going to turn out the lounge light and see how it looks. And there's the little house. Isn't that cute? In our little Disney section in the lounge. Really, really pleased with that. And the lights light it up really nicely, and I think that will look quite cute on the table in the garden as well. There, you can see now in the light, so you can see the balloons. Doesn't it look sweet? Really, really pleased with that. So that's my little up house. I am so pleased with this DIY, and it ended up costing me £3. I'm really chuffed with that. I might actually keep it there. I really do quite like it, actually. I think it's really sweet. So let me know if you've enjoyed this video. Please do go and head over to Gareth's channel. He's really, really sweet. I love him to bits. He's one of my best friends apart from my sister. So go and say hello, let him know that you've come from me, and go and check out him. And I'll link up some of our family videos as well, actually. We've done some family vlogs and they're really, really funny. We have so much fun when we're together. So I'll let you have a look at those as well. And let me know what you thought about today's video. If it's something you would like to see again. Like I said, I do have some other Disney DIYs. I will leave those links below for you, so you can go and check those out if you didn't already. But I'm really chuffed with this today. Are you planning to make one? Have you ever done any Poundland DIYs? If you have, what have you done? It's just really fun when you go and buy something that is so cheap and you end up completely transforming it. I've really, really enjoyed this video today, making this. So thanks again for watching. Hello if you are new from Gareth's channel. Please do subscribe to mine. I'm also over on Instagram. I am the Funky Fairy. That's my personal account. And the business account for Lollipop Box Club is Lollipop Box Club. All the links are below. Thank you very much for watching. Friday, what have I got? Oh, I've got a vlog coming up on Friday. There's a little bit of a mishmash. We've got some shopping, some charity shop shopping, a bit of craft and all kinds of things. So that's coming up for you on Friday, so don't miss out. Thank you so much, and I will see you soon. Take care. Bye.